have like traumatic experiences and like emotions that are stored in your body. And if that's like trapped somewhere in your fascia, like it's there and it exists. It's all energy. That's what you're saying before. It's like this is all energy, and there's a part of it where we need to like feel and understand the energy and let it move through us. But if we don't do that and we're like repressing emotions and suppressing and like hiding parts of ourselves, and that is trapped in our body, we're constantly walking through this big field of energy, and there's all these thoughts and vibrations that are there. So as I was saying, like every one of these vibrations is in the room everywhere you go, or it's all in the world. So you can just be walking along and you just walk right into an energy of fear that somebody left behind. Somebody was thinking fearful thoughts, and it's there. If you have fear trapped in your body, you're gonna like set it off. It's going to, because this exists for a reason, so our body can process those feelings and get them out, so that we don't create dis-ease in our system. We want a coherent system. So when you have like fear here and shame here, and like you have these different emotions, then you're just going about your day, walking through, and you feel them, and like your fear gets kind of lit up and like amplified, or like turned on. I'll say turned on is probably a good word for it. So then it's like, okay, I'm feeling fear out of nowhere for no reason. It doesn't mean you need to be fearful. It means like, oh, that's interesting. That's probably not mine, but what needs to move? What needs to come through me? And acknowledging that every thought that we experience isn't our own thought, and every emotion we experience is not like our emotion for a reason other than we need to like feel it and process it. But we also, like when we attach stories to feelings, then we also get trapped in this loop. So if there's like a thing that I'm scared of or fearful of in the back of my mind that I'm trying to ignore, and then all of a sudden I feel that I walked through an energy of fear that activated the fear that's trapped in my fascia, and now I'm experiencing fear. So I just grab my old fear story and pull it up to the front of my like frontal cortex, and that's what I think of. Then I'm going to assume that it was just the fear of this thing, and I'm not gonna deal with it in the same way, because I'll probably try to like push it down and ignore it, rather than just like, oh, this is all just interesting energies. Sit with it, feel it, work it out, and let it flow through you, and then we can create a more coherent system that has the ability to move up and not get trapped in low